I'm Christine Fellingham, and I'm here this morning with our sponsors for Monday Morning Makeovers, Jill Higginbotham from J. Michael's Spa and Salon. Jill, tell us a little bit about your spa and salon today.
So J. Michael's has been here for about 10 years. And one of the reasons that we started our salon is that we wanted to make sure we had luxury for everyone and everyone experienced luxury when they came here. We have eco-friendly products and we try to be conscious of our carbon footprint that we put out, as well as making sure we're taking care of everyone with independently owned companies. So we just really want to support our community too. So philanthropy is a huge part of J. Michael's.
And makeovers have always been a huge part of J. Michael's. I know that you really believe in that whole inner-outer connection and making changes that make people feel great about themselves. Can you tell me a little bit about your makeover history?
So we kind of started doing our makeovers with the Kentucky Derby Festival fashion show, which we didn't get to do this year, but that's okay. And we wanted just to find people in need who really needed to take care of themselves and otherwise maybe wouldn't, and to have that moment in the spotlight. And so we've loved doing that, and we've partnered with different organizations to help women, men, anyone who needs that leg up in life that we can give them here at the salon.
And especially right now, after being locked up and locked down for so many months, do you feel that women have been not taking care of themselves and missing out on that?
Yeah, I feel like that's really common right now. I feel like a lot of us have, felt like we were at home and we've been kind of just wearing sweatpants or yoga pants every day and kind of feeling like barely making it through. And self-care has kind of fallen to the wayside. And it's always good to help out others and to be focused on our families. But I want women and men and parents especially right now to know that it's okay for self-care.
Great. And your salon has always been spacious and spotless, but I know you've made some really important safety enhancements and you've gone above and beyond, and it's really impressive. So tell us a little bit about that.
When we were shut down, one of the things that I wanted to concentrate on is we've always been licensed in making sure that we prevent the spread of virus. But I felt like people needed to understand how serious we took that. So by looking around, following guidelines, and thinking of how we can make safe, still relaxed, and luxurious was our biggest focus. That's why we have an outdoor check-in system where you kind of feel more like you're with a valet.
Yes.
We have built barriers inside to kind of keep everyone separated, but they're clear so you don't feel locked in. Of course, we're all wearing masks. We encourage everyone to wear masks, especially if you go to salon, wear your disposable mask, because when we do your hair color, it will get color on it. So that way you can just throw it away when you come. But so we've taken those measures, and some of the measures we've always done. So we always have clean capes. We've always had, a dishwasher. We've always taken care of everything and sanitized everything before and after. And so we're continuing that and making sure that our guests really see us doing that, so they know not just now, but every day we care about that. One other special thing we did is we added in the UV lights into our air duct system, and it's great because it kills flu virus and it kills the COVID virus. So we really took the extra steps so everyone just feels safe, but still luxury.
It is beautiful in there. And Melissa, our first makeover candidate, is in there right now getting the work. So tell us about what you're doing for Melissa today.
So we love Melissa Zoller. So she's kind of an old friend. She's been a friend of J. Michael's. And today we decided we wanted to focus on that working mom whose kids maybe are doing NTI or going back to school, and kind of needed to focus back on herself, self-care like we were talking about. So we're giving Melissa a little bit of an edgy look with her color to kind of brighten and freshen it up, especially I think as we're entering fall. Everyone's ready for it to kind of be like fall and pumpkin spice. So we're doing that with gorgeous reds for Melissa so that she's going to come out feeling better about herself. And then she's going to schedule an appointment for every 4 to 6 weeks so she knows in that time she will always be able to take care of herself.
Well, I cannot wait to see it. We're so excited, and we're going to go back in there in a few minutes and just see this dramatic reveal. But Jill, thank you so much for what you're doing, and thank you for working with us on this great project.
Thank you. We are so excited. I can't wait.